It seems like just any other night until you wake up and see a creature mumbling to themselves at the foot of your bed. Are they dangerous? No, it doesn't seem so. They're actually really nice, just in an emotional mood. Despite that, they're willing to put you at ease. I can't believe she's making me do this. I'm an adult. I shouldn't have to listen to some stuck-up. Can I even do this? I don't want to. Oh, you're awake. Hi. No, please don't freak out. I know this looks weird. But I don't mean any harm. What am I? I am a succubus. But I'm not here to do anything weird, I promise. That's a long story. To put it simply, I'm here because my mother won't let me come back to hell until I feed on some energy. It's ridiculous! I'm 156, but she's treating me like I'm 45! What? Ew, no, I wasn't gonna do that to you. There are a lot of ways succubi and incubi can take energy. Any powerful emotion would be sufficient. It just so happens that lust is what caused them to make stupid decisions. My parents are also very traditional. Most of hell is, honestly. If you don't torment foolish mortals, you're seen as a weakling. I don't want to do that, though. I don't care if it makes me weak. Why don't I? It just grosses me out. Plus, I'm not a huge fan of manipulating people into doing stuff. It feels wrong. I'm sorry. I shouldn't involve you in my problems. You're okay with it? Are you sure? You're a complete stranger, and I don't want to be a bother. Well, more of a bother than I've already been. Thank you. None of my family ever cared to listen. I haven't proven myself or whatever. Oh, wow, how rude of me. I've been ranting about my problems and you don't even know my name. I'm Bellilithalu. But since that's a mouthful, you can call me Belle. What about you? It's nice to meet you. I wish it could have been through a different situation, though. I'm assuming this is the first time you've talked to any demons, so I'm sure you have questions. I'll go ahead and explain things as best as I can. As I said, succubi and incubi can absorb any kind of strong emotion as energy. That's how we feed. It's a painless process. Well, unless the demon is absorbing agony, but those types are very rare. It's honestly a waste of good energy. By being nice to a human, you'll have a repeat customer in a sense. Oh, it happens quite often. My kind are all around you. You just don't know it. The process of absorbing emotional energy also wipes the human's memory. They don't forget a whole lot, but it's just enough to not remember the event. They won't let me go back home until I seduce someone. You want me to take your energy? If you're suggesting what I think you... Oh. You had something else in mind? What was it? You're right. I did wake you up and should probably help you fall back asleep. But I don't see how that'll help me. Yeah, I can feed off any emotion. Why would relaxation be any... Oh, I see what you're getting at. Yeah, I can do that for you. And I'll let my mom think I seduced my first human. Stupid imp won't know the difference. Just so you know, you won't remember this experience. I'm not even sure you'll remember me at all. You'd really want me to come visit again? A weird girl who showed up by your bed unannounced and cried about her parents all night? Wow, I'm touched. Thank you. Alright, it's time for a good old-fashioned pampering. Before we start, do you need anything? Food? Water? Bathroom break? I can get that water for you. Just wait here. Here you go. Drink up. Now, scoot over. Let me lay next to you. Hi. You look nervous. Don't be. I'll make sure you're taken care of. Now, lean against me. Whatever feels comfortable, doesn't matter. Here we go. Comfy? Great. Now, I'm just gonna start by lightly scratching your head. How does that feel? Good. As long as you like it, I'm happy. Close your eyes for me. You can't fall asleep with your eyes wide open. There you go. Now, breathe with me. Copy my breathing and I guarantee you'll feel more at ease. One more. Excellent. Keep breathing like that for me. Next, I'll wrap my arms around you. Let me know if I need to squeeze tighter or loosen my grip. Now, it's time for my specialty. How about some positive affirmations? Great. You deserve to know how cherished you are. I really do appreciate what you've done for me tonight. You have such a kind heart. Shh, no words. Just listen. You deserve to be loved and cared for. I truly mean that. A kind soul like you should receive all the praise in the world. I'm here to do that, but there are other people out there that also care about you. So many lives have been positively impacted by you simply being yourself. I know it's not easy all the time. I wish it was. You deserve an easy ride through life, but unfortunately the world isn't always fair. I can't fix your problems, but I can be here. Right now, you have my full attention. You are worthy. Your life has value just by you being yourself. I'm proud of you for everything that you've done. I know we just met, but I can tell that you've done amazing things. Even if you don't think so. I care about your well-being, and as long as I'm here, I'll take care of you. Because you deserve it. Aww. Your smile's really cute. Don't try to hide it. It makes you all the more amazing. Was that a yawn? Are you finally getting sleepy? Well, how about a song while you drift off? Hmm? You summoned a succubus recently to add some fun to a depressing time in your life. Accidentally, though, you summoned the first ever succubus, an ancient queen of hell. She comforted your sadness and you comforted hers. And eventually, a relationship began to blossom. Hello, my darling. It's been a little while. How are you? Yes, I can tell you're feeling better. As you know, my eyes see far beyond mortal ones. Your soul is singing, my love. I can see it glowing and dancing like starlight. It's so wonderful to see you happier. I haven't left the palace in quite some time, so human rituals are a little lost on me. But I thought, for you, I'd make an effort. I want to give you this. Why, yes, I did leave it in a pocket dimension for safekeeping. What can I say? I'm a lady of means. This is a cold fire lotus. Ever since the stars were young, demons were split into disciplines. Succubi were one of the first, created by yours truly. Each discipline of demons has a flower as their symbol. The Great Pit is a dark, dark place, so flowers are rare, quite like gemstones for you on Earth. We succubi bear images of this flower on just about everything. These weren't easy to get, my love. A cold fire lotus is found on the great ice fields, near endless frozen deserts. But if I'm anything, it's persistent, and I eventually found you one. It's called a lotus, but it actually grows berries and makes terrific wine. I'll have to brew you a glass or two once they mature. Oh, yes, of course. They grow in ice, so I've frozen them in some water. I understand humans give each other flowers, so here you are, my love. What do you think? The way the moonlight dances over those icy green petals? Aren't they beautiful? Not as beautiful as your smile, sweetheart. That's a bit of light flirting for you. Beginner grade, if you will. My flirting muscles have gone rusty, so... My new training dummy. Prepare yourself. I do mean it. Before you summoned me, I never thought I could find such joy in seeing your smile. It's been a little while since you've summoned me too. I didn't want to seem tiresome or nagging because I know you have obligations. But I've missed you. Has it only been a few days? Oh, it certainly hasn't felt like a few days, my dear. No, it doesn't matter. I'm here now. Shall I sit beside you? I must say, you look ever so warm in those blankets. I think I will. I've fallen for your trap. You trickster. This was your Venus flytrap, wasn't it? Yes, and these blankets were the lure. Oh goodness, there's an awful pain in my shoulders. Perhaps if you put your arm around me, they might get better. Thank you, darling. While I'm here, while I'm in the neighborhood, that little nook on your shoulder looks very inviting. Perhaps I could just lay my head here ever so gently. Your soul feels brighter. I can sense it deeply now I'm next to you, but is something wrong? I don't mean to intrude, I'm just concerned for you. Excuse me? You want to pamper me this evening? Oh, how the tables have turned. You are a trickster. I'm not sure I've ever been in this position before. I'm not opposed to it, especially if it's you. Go on then, my darling. What do you have in mind? You have something for me? Hot chocolate! Oh, I remember this. I first tried this with the Mayans, you know, but they hadn't really nailed the recipe yet. I mean this with no ill will, but human minds are so wonderfully simple. You like a certain food, so you make it a drink to consume more. That's the coin flip with mortals. They're either wonderfully simple or so complex it's nauseating. There's no in between. With demons, they're one or the other, never both. Which one am I? Guess. Oh, the flavors are so rich and scrumptious. It tastes delightful, darling. The cold bites a little harder for succubi. I can feel it warming me up nicely, horns and all. It's not the only thing. Why are you turning out the light? Oh my! These lights are glowing along your walls like little stars. It reminds me of when the cosmos was still young. When I was still a fallen angel. You were waiting for these to arrive by post? That's why you didn't summon me? Oh, darling, you're so thoughtful. I'm so honored you did this for me. I am afraid that's true. I felt so very weary and lonely. Chained to my palace, I've been forced into such constant stress. Mocked and interrogated by smug nobles. Only seeing friendship and kindness from those who want to use me. From those who need something from me. It's all just cold, cynical, bloodless, and lifeless. That warmth you showed me, that love, it's been gnawing at my mind. I spent the few moments of quiet hoping you'd summon me again, excited to bask in that warmth again, to abandon that work and stress for some golden moments of peace. And here you are. You have another gift for me? You were gawking at my pocket dimensions earlier, but it looks like you've got one too. Oh, I know these. Thank you, honey. I understand these woolly sweaters are controversial, but I've always found them wholesome. Oh, across the chest, it says my angel. Am I? I'm your angel? I must wear it at once. I think it's the best thing I've ever worn. Your angel. Yes, that's right. I am. You reminded me. I'm fallen, but I'm still here. I'm still me. Oh, my darling. I love you. Oh, I know, sweetheart. I know you love me too. I could sense it in your soul, but hearing the words is always better. Oh, darling. I love you more than the tides love the moon. Can I kiss you? Thank you, honey. Say the word, and there's plenty more where that came from. Artisans in hell sometimes spend centuries making me garments. Great suits of armor made from obsidian and salamander scales. Luxurious silken gowns woven with gold and twinkling with platinum brooches. They all feel like rags now next to this one sweater. When I was thrown from heaven all those eons ago, I was shattered with guilt. It was agony. The regret tortured my soul for centuries. I had been given my one chance at perfection, at a gleaming utopia, and I threw it all away. Now I realize that was wrong. I had lost one, but found another. You are all the heaven I need. And that was expert grade flirting. What do you think? Swept off your feet? Swooning a little? I mean every word. You know, I'm already warming up in this sweater. And with this hot chocolate too. So, and I'm just putting this out there. Perhaps some cuddling in bed could get the warmth just right. What do you say? Oh, yes. My apologies. I know you're pampering me this evening. What would you like us to do? No pressure, of course. Oh, you want to cuddle too? Great minds think alike. Come on then. You know the routine, my love. Lay your head right here on my bosom. What? You'd like me to lay on your chest? I see. Okay then. I will. Oh, goodness. Your chest is very comfortable. Your heartbeat. It's like a lullaby without words. That's it. These warm blankets right up to my neck are perfect. It's so cozy and warm. Your fingers are playing so gently with my hair, too. I love it when you call me my angel. Yes, darling, I'm comfortable. I haven't felt this comfortable in millennia, my love. I've been given many titles in my time. Baroness, Duchess, Empress, Goddess even. But my angel makes me the most proud. When it's just you and I, could you call me that all the time? Thank you, dear. You know, the night is still young, my love. I don't think you're ready for what nocturnal activities I've got planned. I adore this sweater, but I won't be wearing it for long. I can't get enough of those blushing cheeks, my darling. I'm only teasing. For now, though, I'm not moving an inch. Cozy and warm under these blankets, completely at peace. Safe in your arms. My little slice of heaven. Slice? No. You're the whole thing. Your succubus roomie tells you that she invited one of her succubus friends over for dinner. First, you're concerned since you didn't prepare anything for dinner. Apparently, you forgot that succubi feed on cuddles and snuggles. So, you don't need to make dinner. You are dinner. Ah, there you are! Finally! Why are you getting home this late? Dude, I was like low-key panicking here because I thought you'd be late for dinner. You better have a damn good explanation, man. No, wait, keep that for later. There's no time. Lilith is gonna be here in like 15 minutes or something, and we need to get you ready. Huh? Oh, come on, don't tell me you forgot. My friend Lilith is coming over tonight. Lilith? I went to succubus school with her. She helped me pass seduction class. Without her, I would have never gotten my succubus license. I told you like a million stories about her. Yeah, that Lilith. She hasn't been to my place ever since I moved to the mortal world. So tonight she's coming over for dinner. I told you, like a month ago or something. Yeah, she's coming over for dinner. Is that a problem? What do you mean you didn't prepare anything for dinner? I mean, you are here, right? A bit late, okay, but that's your own damn fault. But whatever, we still have time. Just go take a quick shower, slip into something comfy, and maybe put on that cologne I like so much on you. That would be the icing on the cake. But hurry up, again, we have like 15 minutes. What do you mean? How is that not enough time? Dude, what do you intend to do in the shower? File your tax return? Cook? What are you talking about? You don't need to cook anything. Sorry? No, of course I'm not gonna cook anything either. You know me. I'm a microwave demon. Last time I tried to cook something, the neighbor's dog started to screech curses in ancient Aramaic while spewing out swarms of flies. Hey, how was I supposed to know you can't substitute henbane for oregano? Well, anyway, You do the cooking, I do the unholy curses. That's our agreement in this household, and we should keep it that way. The neighbors still won't talk to me. Just how exactly they worked out that it was me who accidentally cursed their dog is beyond me. I mean, it could have been anyone. Like that elderly Catholic lady from the 3rd floor. Why does everyone immediately suspect the demon girl when the dog starts swearing in ancient tongues? What? Why do you keep talking about cooking? Are you hungry? Do you want to get something to eat before dinner? Yeah, okay. I guess that might make sense. As I know Lilith, you probably have a long night ahead of you. Dude, what are you even talking about? What do you mean, what's for dinner? You're for dinner! I thought I told you. Wait, didn't I tell you? I'm like 99% sure I told you. Okay, maybe 89. But I was never good at math. Huh? No, we're not gonna eat you! Holy hellfire, are you crazy? Who's supposed to make lasagna for me if I eat you? Plus, I don't eat people. You guys have way too much cholesterol. I'd be sweating like a preacher in a lingerie store if I ate you. Anyway, don't you want to slip into something more comfortable for dinner? You know, something less, something less. Like, do you really need a shirt for dinner? Aww. But those little tingles you get when I run my fingertips down your spine are super delicious. And when there's an unnecessary layer of fabric between your skin and me, they're only half as good. And I wanted to have them as an appetizer before the main course, and... Okay, you're looking at me like I was speaking in tongues. What's wrong? Wait. Do I still have claws and fangs and... Oh. No, I look fine. Sometimes I wear them on the subway to keep weirdos off my back. but I look fine right now. So what is it? Man, your kind snacked from the tree of knowledge. Why is it that I constantly have to explain everything to you? Okay, I am a succubus. Succubi feed on physical affection, like kisses and snuggles and the little tingles you get when I run my fingertips down your spine. Lilith is also a succubus. She also feeds on physical affection, and we're having her over for dinner. And dinner is you. Yeah, Lilith is gonna snuggle you. What did you think, that I just invite her over and then let her sit and watch while I run my tongue all up and down your tummy? That would be super rude. Plus, I've been telling her stories about how crazy delicious your cuddles are for weeks now, and she's dying to get to meet you. All of the girls from my senior year are, actually. Minding how I'm constantly singing your praises when we have a girls' night or whatever. But I thought maybe I should just invite them over one at a time at first. I was kind of worried they might overwhelm you a little otherwise. Some of them can be a little... how shall I put it? Intense. This way, I thought you could get to know them one by one. Like on Friday, we're having my old friend Mary Donna over for dinner, and next week... Hey, are you alright? You look scared. Yeah, they're gonna cuddle with you. I just explained it to you 30 seconds ago. Huh? Why not? But I thought you liked cuddles. I mean, you get these delicious tingles and shivers every time I cuddle you, so what's the problem? Well, yeah, you don't know them, but what better way to get to know someone than over a shared meal? We're all gonna snuggle up on the couch, there's gonna be some light music, some candles. I thought maybe I should garnish you with rose petals and a few chocolates. Or do you think that would be too much? I don't want to come over as pretentious. Yeah, you're right. There's nothing like a simple square meal, like your lasagna, or schnitzel, or making out in the shower. Huh? Oh, yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting that you can't eat affection. Speaking of which, do you want a snack before dinner? I could make you a sandwich while you're in the shower. Don't worry, I'm not gonna put henbane on it. Can't have you starting to spew insects while we're in the middle of cuddling with you tonight, right? Hey, what is it? Can you please tell me what your problem is? You're being really uncooperative right now. Did you have a bad day or something? Are you grumpy? Are you stressed? Why are you so surly all of a sudden? What? Oh. Bloody Beelzebub! Of course I didn't expect you to just snuggle with some random girl you've never met before. What, do you think I'm crazy? You just think I invite some hungry succubus over and they'll just throw themselves at you right away and spoon you on the couch? Unholy Abaddon, of course we're gonna make some conversation first, you know, and then... yeah, like about work, the family, blah blah blah. Have a glass of wine or something, get to know each other. And then when everyone is nice and relaxed, we'll slowly start with some back rubs and hair play, you know, as an appetizer before the main course. Huh? The main course? Well, the main course is your favorite thing. And I don't mean brown paper packages tied up with strings, if you catch my drift. You know, buddy, you're really cute, but at times you're somewhat slow. Do you want me to draw you a picture? For the main course, we're gonna... Hey, whoa! Stay here! Mother of Mephistopheles, what's gotten into you? I'm sorry? What do you mean you can't do this? Why not? Oh, great. Minutes before dinner and it suddenly occurs to you that all of a sudden you no longer like... What do you mean you're shy? Yeah, I know you used to be shy when we first met, but then I started snuggling you and kissing you and so on, and over time you weren't even shy anymore. Huh? So you're not shy around me anymore, but you're still shy around others? Okay, that's a bit weird, but you do you, I guess. But hey, not a problem at all. I mean, I'll be there for the entire evening. I mean, I don't know if you've ever had friends over for dinner, but you don't just let them snuggle your roommate all by themselves while you leave and go grocery shopping or whatever. That would be super rude. So, if you're not shy around me, no problem at all. I'll be right there next to you. Or on top of you, or whatever, depending on what course of dinner we're currently at. But you just said that you're not shy around me. Can you please make up your mind about when you are or aren't shy? Because we're kind of running out of time and you're still not ready for dinner. Excuse me? Why can't you snuggle with my friends? Don't you worry. I just told you, it's just gonna be me and Lilith for tonight. I'll save up the others for... Wait. Do you have some sort of problem with my friend? Is it because she's a succubus? Because I'm a succubus too, in case you forgot. Oh, but she's super nice, I promise. Come on. I told you so many stories about her. Okay, those are mostly about how she... You know. Did I ever tell you the story of how she once met those 12 buff sailors in a bar in Singapore and one of them... Hey, sweetie, what is it? Scared? Why are you scared of dinner? Really, sometimes I don't get you. Well, anyway, we have no time to wallow in old stories. We need to get you ready for dinner. Come on, hurry up. I'll go make you a sandwich while you... Dang it, that's Lilith. You're not ready for dinner. Well, there goes your sandwich, buddy. Your own damn fault for arguing with me for so long. Okay, I'll go bring her into the living room and tell her you came home late from work. So you go take a quick shower and then you join us for dinner. But hurry up, and don't forget my favorite cologne. Yeah, I'm coming, babe! And I hope you brought a healthy appetite. Dinner is almost ready. They're just taking a quick shower. Hurry up! Hurry up! All this talk about cuddling made me hungry. Maybe we'll skip pre-dinner drinks and jump straight into the main course. Now take your shower already. Maybe change into something comfy and come to the living room. Lilith and I will be waiting for you on the couch, my yummy little human. You're at a party, and someone claiming to be a witch is giving an explanation about magic. You blurt out that it isn't real, and she offers to prove you wrong. You accept, and it's not the best idea you've ever had. Whether by magic or hypnosis, she manages to put you under her thumb. And that's why the full moon is not nearly as good as the waxing crescent for casting magic. Yeah, and... I'm sorry. What did you say? No such thing as magic. And I suppose you'd know better than an actual witch, would you? Oh, really? How about I prove it to you then? Just give me 10 minutes, and I'll cast a spell on you that will leave no room for doubt in your mind. Yeah, right now. Not, right here, though. I'm not gonna start doing magic in the middle of a party. I need some privacy for it. Oh, so you want to know what my spell's gonna do, do you? Don't worry about it. It's all bullshit anyway, right? 10 minutes of your time. Are you in, or are you out? Huh. I figured you'd get cold feet. Well, alright then. Come along. I suppose I should thank you for giving me an excuse to get out here. Great to be outdoors on a beautiful night like this, huh? Much better than being cooped up inside, surrounded by the smell of stale sweat. Ugh. The moon is full, the temperature is just right, and the smell here... Yeah, much better. A lovely night like this, the company of a beautiful woman like me. What more do you need, really? Just a little further. I want to find somewhere you can comfortably lie down, and where we won't be disturbed for a while. Okay. Right here is fine. Some nice soft grass and nobody in sight. Perfect. Time to do some magic. I've gotta say though, I'm not sure why you called me out like that. At first I thought you wanted to humiliate me and have a laugh at my expense. That you'd resist my magic and then mock me when it failed. Yeah, I believe you. You don't seem to be a bad sort. Besides, out here, nobody would see your little stunt. Why do you think I wanted to do this somewhere without an audience? I will try to convince you, but... Look, I am a witch and I can do magic, but I'm not a very strong one. If you try to resist my magic at all, the spell's gonna fail, and it will prove nothing. But if some part of you is actually curious if magic is real or not, if you cooperate with me, I can show you that magic is real. And I almost never get the opportunity to practice my spellcasting on someone who doesn't believe in it. Yet. It's always a challenge, and even if you'd work with me, I'm not 100% sure I'll be able to pull it off. But that makes this such a good opportunity to hone my skills. So I would really appreciate it if you cooperated with me. You will? Thank you. It means a lot to me. Trust me, if it works, you're gonna be completely stupefied. Let me just check. Great. There's a ley line right here. Alright. So just go ahead and lie down on the grass with your head right there and your feet pointing that way. Perfect. Just like that. Okay. Now let me come sit beside you and take my pendant from around my neck. Do you like it? The pentagram itself is actual real silver, you know, and the gemstone is aquamarine. Yeah, it's a pretty thing, isn't it? But it's not just a nice piece of jewelry. It's a magical focus. It helps me to channel my magic. And when I dangle it over you, the way I'm doing right now, it'll help me focus the magic on you. I'm gonna get started on my spell, okay? You don't have to do anything at all. Just lie there and relax. And don't overthink it. Simply let whatever happens, happen. Now, I would like you to focus on my voice as I'm casting the spell. It doesn't matter if you can't understand the words. Just listen to the sound of my voice. Notice how soft it is. How soothing it is. Just let it wash over you. And relax. As you listen and relax, you can look at the stars high above you. Or you can look at the clouds drifting by. Or you can focus on my pendant as it gently sways in front of your eyes. It's all fine, just as long as you listen and relax. But I would suggest you look at the pendant. Because if you look very closely at the gemstone, you might see the spark of magic starting to appear. Deep inside the center. Watch it closely. Follow it with your eyes. And relax. You will only see the spark if you relax. That's it. Just like that. Relax and let go of everything. Let your thoughts drift. Let go. And as my magic keeps pouring into you, it's entirely normal that you start to feel drowsy. That your body is getting heavy and tired. That you're getting so very sleepy. It's all perfectly fine. You can just close your eyes and go to sleep. Sleep. Hey! You'd better get up. There's some people coming. I didn't think anybody would be coming this way, but I guess I was wrong about that. It doesn't matter. How are you feeling? The spell didn't work. You think so? We'll see. You know, my spell should have made you feel a certain attraction to me. Are you absolutely sure it didn't work? Don't you find me attractive? Hmm? I'm happy to hear it. Thank you for being so honest with me. And I really appreciate your cooperation. So, I was thinking, why don't we go somewhere a little more comfortable so I can show you my appreciation properly? My car isn't far. We could go to my place and practice some more magic, if you want. And maybe some other things too. I thought you might agree. Well, come along then. Hmm? Let your friends know you're leaving? You're not gonna have me wait on you, are you? Didn't think so. Don't worry, they'll understand. Sorry, what was that? Your phone? Don't worry about it, I've got it. The signal interferes with the magic, so you gave it to me, remember? No? It must have slipped your mind. Don't worry about it, just follow me. You can have it back later, when we're in my car. Now be quiet and follow me. What's the matter? Is something wrong? Are you actually trying to resist me? Aw, that's adorable. You're not doing such a good job, though, are you? I can see you tremble, but if I take a step back, all you can do is follow. Because I told you to. It seems like I can't mess with your thoughts yet, but other than that, it looks like my spell worked just fine. It's such a pity that we were interrupted. You were being so cooperative, and I could tell it was working so very well. You could have already been completely mine. Well, no matter. I might not be in complete control of your mind, but you are obeying my commands. It'll do. For now. Follow. Ah, here we are. My racing car. That's one advantage of going back to your car when the party's long over. It's so much easier to find it back in an empty parking lot. Stop. Don't move. Turn around and come back. How did you... Oh, was it because I indicated we'd arrived? Such a broad interpretation of my orders. That's what I get for doing such a rushed job, I suppose. Not that it's gonna help you. Look at me. You will stay close to me until I explicitly tell you otherwise. And if you manage to wriggle out of that one, I might actually just let you go. Not really. Get in the car and sit down. Put your seatbelt on and put your hands on your lap. Good boy. You really are remarkably strong-willed. I wouldn't be surprised if you managed to break free in a couple of hours. Well, if I wasn't going to be spending a lot of time thoroughly conditioning you, that is. Don't you worry. When we get to my place, we'll have all the time in the world to do exactly that. I'll make sure your leash around your mind is nice and tight to make up for that stubborn streak of yours. I won't have you making a liar out of me after all. And I did say I wouldn't leave any room for doubt in your mind. And I promise you, when I'm through with you, there won't be.